budget provides over $20 million of taxpayer money to organizations that exist for the purpose of dissuading, misinforming, and pressuring pregnant people. We've taken the time to investigate the 15 CPC organizations that this budget funds. And wow, there are some really suspicious things going on. I want to share those with you. So number one, the largest appropriation goes to the Carolina Pregnancy Care Fellowship. They get a whopping $12.6 million in this budget alone. From what we can tell, this fellowship provides no counseling or direct services of any kind. It's just a pass-through for state money to other crisis pregnancy centers, some of which also already get state grant funding directly. It's registered to a private home owned by the person who is listed as the fellowship state director, who apparently has complete discretion about how to spend the $12.6 million we're giving her, including how much to pay herself. The fellowship has no website or any online presence. There's only one listed employee that we could find, the same director. Number two, the Green Pregnancy Center gets $500,000 in this budget. From what I can tell, its location is an abandoned storefront. Number three, the Heartbeats Pregnancy Care Center. It gets $400,000 in this budget. It has different addresses listed in various public records, so it's hard to track down where it is. It appears to be located either in an abandoned field, or in the median of a highway, or in a private home marked with very conspicuous no trespassing signs. This makes me wonder how much good they could possibly be doing with $400,000 of taxpayer money. The Human Coalition, that's number four, is an overtly faith-based anti-abortion organization based in Texas, but we're giving them $1.5 million in this budget alone. And this is the group that the North Carolina DHHS has advised this body not to invest in because they have failed to provide any kind of evidence that their pilot program provided any net benefit to anyone in North Carolina. Number five, the Wilson Pregnancy Center is actually, this is interesting, getting double funded in this budget. They get $100,000 directly as listed in this budget, and they get another $250,000 with an appropriation to the city of Wilson that is earmarked for the Wilson Pregnancy Center. That's despite the fact that the Wilson Pregnancy Center has no website. It has a Facebook page with 0 posts, and it is apparently not even operating under that name. Number six, the Hope Pregnancy Center of Anson County gets $400,000. It lists a Baptist church as its only location, with very little other public information about it. So is the money going to the church? I hope not. I'm not supposed to do that, I don't think. Number seven, this is the last one that I'll give you some details about. There are more, but I'll stop at 7. The Carolina Maternity Home Association gets $1.56 million. It has no website or any dedicated building that we could find. And from what we can tell from searching online, it doesn't offer the public any services. It does, however, have an address, which is a house, which it shares with a separate organization, which has the same principal agent, executive director as the Crisis Pregnancy Center. That same person reportedly was paid $264,000 last year to run that other organization. To me, the entire section of this budget stinks. It's political favoritism, and it's a total abdication of this legislature's obligation to ensure transparency and accountability when it comes to state funds. This $20.26 million should be going instead to legitimate, evidence-based programs that would help mothers and children with their health care. This is a waste and should never have made it into this budget.